Welcome to our day 3 playthrough. This playthrough will focus on the mission phase. So the planning phase is already done, training phase, all the exercises. I've been awarded all my skill groups. You can see them checked off at the top of the screen. And I'm playing through a game where I have earned all of the hero bonuses, as you can see here. I've decided to start at door number 3 because I have earned the meal plan entry bonus. So I will mark that off on my sheet. My first move will be to use group number 1, which has a rotating 3x1 block. But since I'm starting at door number 3 and I want to get all the way over here as close as I can without triggering this enemy, I'm going to use my core bonus, which allows me to extend a shape by 1 square. So instead of moving with a 3x1, I'll be moving with a 4x1. For my second move, I'm going to use another bonus that I unlocked because of good habits, which is called the time bonus. That's going to allow me to swap one of the groups that I unlocked for a different group. And the reason I'm doing that is because in group 2, I have a very versatile 1x2 block that can rotate and has a burst of damage in it, so I really like that block. I'm going to, instead of keeping group 3, I'm going to translate that over to a group 2. So this one is no longer available to me. And I'm going to use this block here to take out, first rotate, and then take out the enemy with the gun. Notice that this block has an empty area in one of its 2 pieces. So I indicate that here with an open space, and then I cross out the enemy with the burst space. This counts as adjacent to the previous block, but any move going forward, you could not place adjacent to this empty space. It's just like he's jumping over that space in an attack. For move number 3, I'm going to use a shape up here at group 9. And that is going to allow me to grab some evidence. Again, it's a rotating block. For my fourth move, I'm going to unlock a space skill in group number 7 so that I can take out this enemy wielding a bat. This is a rotating 2x2, which is perfect for being sure that I can put the burst at just the right spot. Right there, sort of rotating it and filling in these spaces. For my fifth move, I'll use one of the 0 group skills. Right here is group 0. I've actually got 2 hatch marks. So during my exercises, 0 came up twice. So I can either use one of these shapes twice or use each of these shapes once. That's up to me. I make a risky move by activating this 0 block skill, which allows me to continue my movement in a diagonal pattern, like so, right next to the guy with the gun, which is going to take 4 hit points off my health, leaving me only with 2 because I unlocked the water goal health bonus. I think that's the best way to quickly get up next to that enemy and take him out with my next move, which comes from group number 5. It needs to have a burst, and thankfully it's got 2 empty spaces next to it, so it won't trigger this guy with a bat. For my 7th move, I'll activate a space from group number 4 to capture some evidence. I'll use this rotating block, which conveniently has an empty space in the middle. I can place that here because, again, my previous move left an empty space here, so this is not filled in until now. This is empty, this is filled in. See, it matches to this, filled in, empty, filled in. And the only reason I can do that is because it has a rotate on that particular skill. Because these are empty spaces, they are not adjacent to this enemy and does not trigger his attack, which would defeat me. That captured some more evidence. I could make a beeline for the door and also take out this enemy, but I want to grab this scrap if I can, so I can keep building my gear. To do so, I'll use a shape from group number 6. And fill that in like so. I am going to use one of my unlocked bonuses that I earned by doing cardio today. It allows me 1 free 10th move, so this doesn't even count against my 9 moves, and it can be any of the shapes that I have previously unlocked today. And I think that one would probably be from group number 4. It's going to allow me to take out this bad guy and work my way closer to the door. So this time I'll use this shape, which has the burst in just the right place. And then finally, I will use a move from group number 0 again, because again I had 2 hatch marks. I'll use that same diagonal shape, and if you're thinking, oh no, he's going to overlap one of his previous shapes, this one is actually still open. And so I will fill this in with the diagonal shape block and the other diagonal block shape here and exit the building. In doing so, I collected evidence here, scrap here, took out 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies, and they have different experience points based on how difficult they are. So the guys with guns are worth 2 experience points, and the guys with bats just 1. So I'll need to tally that on my character sheet. I picked up 1 scrap, and 1, 2 pieces of evidence. So because this is day 3, that's the last bit of evidence I needed for this district, so I can unlock my next favor bonus from the city. I hope this was helpful. Please drop any questions you have, and we'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks for playing Active Hero.